You've heard the expression, "You've come a long way, baby." Well, women don't celebrate just yet. Listen to these sobering statistics. Poverty among women is at a record high. Some 55.3 million women have left the workforce since the recession. More than 250,000 have dropped out since May alone. Women aged 55 to 64 will carry the bulk of Obamacare's premium hikes. All of this under President Obama's watch. Yet the left wants to blame the GOP for a so-called war on women. Our next guest says we need to set the record straight. And joining us now is Carly Fiorina. She's the former CEO of Hewlett-Packard, and she's also the chairwoman of the American Conservative Union Foundation and the Unlocking Potential Project. Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Anna. Thanks for having me.
So, yes, we've come a long way, baby, right? But why is it that many Democrats, many voters, are still buying this phony war on women?
Well, first of all, we know that propaganda works, and the war on women is shameless, baseless propaganda. Put another way, it's a bunch of lies. The problem is, if people don't know the facts, such as you just described to your viewers, they may be afraid. They may be fearful of that propaganda. And so what we're trying to do in the Unlocking Potential Project is really galvanize women on the ground. We've gotten out-hustled on the ground too many elections, so we need to get women prepared to be persuasive with other women. And the reality is that liberal policies are hurting this nation, and they're hurting women.
Oh, and as I just mentioned, the bulk of the premium hikes for Obamacare are going to fall on the shoulders of women, yet somehow if you give women free birth control, all of a sudden they're going to vote Democrat, according to some. It just seems silly. I want you to take a look at this attack ad going on in Colorado. Let's watch this.
My opponent, Congressman Gardner, led a crusade that would make birth control illegal and sponsored a bill to make abortion a felony.
What do you make of this ad?
Well, first, think about all the headlines that you've been talking about this morning. Think about everything that's going on in the world and all the problems in our economy and here at home. And this is the ad that Democrats are running. First of all, everything that is said in that ad is untrue. But specifically, women don't lack access to abortion or birth control. Women lack access under this administration and under Democratic policies to their doctor, to the procedures that their doctor might recommend, to their hospital under Obamacare. They lack access to opportunity, as your statistics so painfully show.
Yeah.
We need to talk about the issues, but this war left unchecked will be successful. We know that.
And if you take a look at those statistics, if women were to vote today, would you vote Democrat or GOP for the GOP candidate, rather? This is the Fox News poll. 50% say they would vote Democratic. 34% say they would vote Republican. Now, your group is aiming to really organize the GOP, send a different message to women, focus on technology, but you're not just focusing on the upcoming elections. What's your group doing?
Well, first, also in that poll, we know that 13% of women are undecided. That means they're persuadable. And what we're really doing is focusing on what I would call Republican-leaning women, women who mostly agree with us but may be occasional voters, or independent women, women who are open to persuasion. And for example, I'm going out to Denver right after this show. We're going to have a training workshop with women as well as men if they want to join us in how to have those persuasive conversations. We know that ads are one thing, but people are most persuaded by other people they know. So here's how you talk about the issues, here's how you expose the lies, and here's how you begin to persuade a woman you may know.
Get that conversation started, talk to your neighbors and coworkers. Carly Fiorina, the former CEO of Hewlett-Packard and the chairperson of the Unlocking Potential Project. We'll be looking forward to seeing what your group has to offer. Thanks for joining us today.